Hello, welcome. I just recently reacted to RESCENE's debut, and I actually saw that they had a pre-release single with YoYo. And so before I actually check out their most recent first comeback, which I believe is called Love Attack, I wanted to check out this pre-release first because that is how much I really enjoyed I want to know if the quality translates across this pre-release single. So let's check it out, guys. Ooh, that's a nice melody. Ooh, that's a great melody. Wow, her vocals, fantastic. Whoa, whoa, this beat. Woo. Oh, this melody's so nice. Okay, I'm not crazy. This group is hella ISO uncoded. Oh my god, this sound is nuts. Oh, I love this. Oh. Oh, what? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna assume they were just like hyping up the debut with that music video. Okay, like they seem to have a heavy emphasis on the flower theme. I kind of felt this with the song, but I was so distracted by the music video, I forgot to say it in my reaction for but parts of it, especially the param param part, they felt a little Isa 1 coded. And listening to YoYo, there was a certain moment in this song. Y'all saw my reaction the moment I felt it. This is a very Isa 1 coded song. I love it. And Isa 1, just one of my favorite girl groups of all time. And I think their legacy lives on in that while they are no longer making music, that genre and sound that they cultivated, I've been hearing recently, like it's become more of a sound in and of itself. It's become a genre in and of itself. And I love this. It's fantastic. In terms of the music video, I don't know. I don't have much. I don't know how much to say about it other than like the first thought I had was, wow, they're really into this flower concept. And second thought is like, wow, I really wish I had watched this before. I think this is a great song that actually preludes well into even like terms of vibe. The melody, it's tonally a lot more softer, and the dun 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 dun, it builds a lot softer and is with the satisfaction of it's a great payoff title track. And so I think anybody who did see YoYo and then probably had a great satisfaction in seeing those two videos back to back. I think the music video is very pretty. This CG scene, this is shot, I think, really well. There's no complaints necessarily. I think they make it look very beautiful. I think especially, I guess one thing I want to note is I like the visual look of this video a little bit more than in that I think visually the cinematography is just clean across the board. I love that. But it's just a little bit more aesthetically pleasant to look at. Again, that is no criticism on It's just a horror concept-driven video, and I'm a baby, so I'm not like big into horror, and so I'm not big into that. you know, they are still very desaturated. You know, they look a little paler than they probably actually are. Even here with the warm tone lighting, they actually look pale here. It's a little desaturated, but that's just a color grading thing. But I will say, I don't think it's just the necessary, oh, K-pop trying to make the girls look pale and white as hell type of thing. I think it's also kind of the aesthetic that is baked into their sound. There's something about it that feels a little heavenly and angelic in their sound. So I think that it being a little bit colder in the color grading, where it looks a little desaturated, not that you have to look pale to look like an angel, but more so, I think it creates a little bit more of a like this ethereal sort of visual aesthetic. Like it doesn't quite look like of this world. I think that's what I'm getting, at least. Like even when you look at the lighting aspect here, this is all natural lighting, I'm assuming, coming into the windows here. But if you look at the light dispersion that they have coming off of here, it looks very heavenly, right? It's not just, this could look like a very flat video, but you're going to notice that you're getting the flare off of just the windows alone. And so the diffusion that they add to make it look a little bit more angelic and heavenly in that way, I think that's why it's also color graded for them to look a little bit paler, is to give it that extra sort of, I only know like the Korean word for it, but effervescent sort of effect. It kind of makes it seem a little bit more, again, I only know the Korean word for it. I can't place it, but yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's cool. I mean, I love the song a lot more than the video itself. That's not to say that the video's bad. I think especially the way they start out, I will say, I really like probably the same director. The direction of the video is so dope. They did the same effect pretty much in is what, we're 37 seconds. So we don't see choreo until 46 seconds in. I think they do such a great, smart job of how they reveal the choreo. It's impactful. It's the moment that you really experience RESCENE for the first time. The choreo is the most important moment. I'm not saying like none of this stuff isn't important. But this is all filler. This is all build-up. You don't really have an understanding for, yeah, she's pretty and the other girls are pretty, whatever. You don't have an understanding of, but what the heck is this group? What is RESCENE? A group is ultimately the presentation of the music and how they deliver the choreo and what their vibe is. And the way they build up to, this is like the big moment. The way they slow it down in this beautiful R&B section, and then they reveal it that way. It's so beautiful. It's so well done. It's aesthetically very satisfying. I'm glad that they waited to reveal that choreo. I think it's very cool. Sequence of edits too, even the way they, first we start off with her moving like this and the camera edit coming in, zooming in, and then cutting to the panning of her. The way they cut between the lock shot, the edit, and the swimmy, spacey shot, and then everyone sort of like playfully doing this. It's playful, it's cute, but it's also a little sophisticated, a little fancy. That's where I get the sort of IZA1 quoted vibes as well that I really like. And those synths! Oh my God. My God. They really committed with the drapes thing too. Like I love that they committed to multiple layers. It adds a lot more depth to the scene. Not as flat. Just a good video. I'm like, I wish it was longer. I wish I could have heard this song longer. I guess I gotta listen to this single. That's what they're making me do. But okay, well, YoYo by RESCENE. I'm gonna give it a preemptive. That's a 10 out of 10 song. Like I can't justify. I want to give it a higher score. Like, listen, that song. In many ways, I think I might like it more than that bum 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 bum. I love that melody. It is so catchy. And kind of like they have a lot of attitude. The low tone singing that they do, but I haven't heard the full thing, so my kind of first impression score is a 10 out of 10. So that's pretty high, but I'm saying that might be higher based on how good that sound is. The video, I'll give it a solid 10 out of 10. Like they really nailed it. They really nailed it, which I think I have to preemptively go back and rate music video a 10 out of 10 music video too. I gave it a 9 out of 10 because I was like, I don't know if this is like, but now with watching the pre-release music video and then seeing I'm like, oh, I see what they were going for. It definitely also circumvents your expectations while keeping with the same cinematography and video language that they establish in YoYo. So I think it's a nice little twist, and I actually really appreciate it a lot more now. Guys, that is YoYo by RESCENE. Wait a minute. There was a performance video for this. Hold on. I don't know. I might check out the performance video. We'll see. Let me know what you guys thought about YoYo by RESCENE. I love this song thus far. I'm gonna check it out in full, but let me know what you guys thought. And hey, if you want to subscribe, you can over here. Check out my other reactions here, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.